2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Let's get down to the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got the big 200 all the way back to this pin.
Opting for the 5-iron.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Playing their fourth shot. This one's from downtown.
Trying to save par here.
That went ripping by the hole. This one's for bogey.
This really looks good.
Okay, so that's an opening hole double bogey. Disappointing, to say the least.
Luke, if you're going to make a double bogey, better to make it early than late.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Little birdie look in here.
If it's up, it could be in. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Second shot here on the third.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. Teeing off here at the fourth.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. It's half a chance of being holed, this one.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Attaboy, good shot.
And this putt to move into the top 10.
Ooh, right by the hole. This is a par putt.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
He's currently tied for 14th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
You've reached a par 3. Let's keep our laser focus.
What an incredible design this is, and it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Oh, so close. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Currently at +1 for the tournament. Teeing off here at the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, well played. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. From about 130 yards here. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. This would be a great up and down.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Such soft hands.
And that should secure the par on this one. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Wonderfully played.
With an elevated approach ahead, they'll have to make sure they've got enough club.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, he liked the look of that the whole way. That is absolutely brilliant. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flag stick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
Getting ready to play their third. Lovely touch. Well played.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Well played, mate.
And he's down there.
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Yeah, quality shot, that. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
It was on a good line. Bogey putt coming up here. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Nicely done. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Oh, wow. Steady on there. It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? Time now for the fourth shot.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way.
And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
He's in a share of 9th place. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Going with the 8-iron here. That might be one club too many. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Great touch.
Putting for a par here.
This one started out on a good line. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Going with the 7. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Six feet remaining to the cup.
Nice little par putt here. Yeah, this is looking nice.
That gets the job done.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green.
And he's safely on the green.
scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Just didn't drop. And this one is for bogey. That's well holed. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Ooh, nice looking putt.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And here we are with the third shot. That's not the outcome they were after.
And coming up well short.
Found the green side rough.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
That's not what they were looking for.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Now just 1 over par. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. Well, that's a shame. Off to a great start, but ultimately they blew it.
They did. It was, they had everything going in the front nine, and all of a sudden they make the turn, and where does it go? Right down the toilet.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.